it was my first time, like I just said, stories about like sitting in the nosebleeds. Like, and when I sold out Oracle, you know what I'm saying? Like I after sound check, I went and sat up, like, and I just sat there, bro, I like tears of just like soaking in this moment of how big of an impact, like, you know what I mean? How full circle this all is, and you have to be present in those kinds of moments. But I'd never been to Staples, and this is probably, I think it was before the Jay-Z dinner. Life comes at you fast, man.
Yo, yeah,
Especially
at that point.
Right. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, you meet Kobe and you meet Hov, and I'm like, oh shit, man, I could die today.
And I still got to finish that album.
Still gotta go in there.
So he brings me to a Lakers game. It's had to be like 2015. It was after the Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was like, because Kobe was such a, like, when he tore that Achilles, a part of me just like felt so crushed because I knew my favorite player of all time, my hero, my Batman,
right,
would probably never be the same again after this, unlikely. We had seen the last of, 28 points a game and 5-5, like Kobe playing 42 minutes a game. Like, I was like, I know him and he'll work to come back, but it won't be the same Kobe.
Yeah.
So I'm meeting him after the year he took off in that next season. And G. Roberson, he brings me to the game, and I didn't want to assume we'd be courtside. Why would I assume? You know what I'm saying? So when they handed us the tickets and I see, it's real. I'm like, I was like, yo, is this what I think?
Yeah, roll double A.
You know what I mean? And I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, and I'm my phone is out the whole time, and I'm like, yo, do I look crazy? He's like, yo, nah, man.
Yeah.
You could
Everybody
triple
be doing this
referee.
shit. Yo, right? What? That line was in my head the whole game. What? I'll be Jack Nicholson out. Man, what? My feet was kicked out, man. I was trying to get that. But then I saw Kobe like come up the court in the first quarter, and he looked at G. Roberson, like, and just gave him one of these. I was like, yo, because to me, like, still, this is like otherworldly level of like, this is godly. Like, and he just acknowledged you. That's crazy. If you knew, like, come on, dog. Like,
you
feel me?
You made it.
Man. Yeah. So I'm not expecting nothing. I'm just happy to be here. Like, wow, what? Like, my ones is on the wood at Staples. You feel me? And I'm watching Kobe, and again, if you could tell my child self that this would happen, I'm like tripping. After the game, security dude comes to Roberson and he goes, whisper something, and I don't want to think it's what I think it is. And I get ready to get up and dip, like he's like, nah, yo. He has a signature like little stutter thing.
You gotta know G to understand.
Like, Romo is a legend, but he got the most legendary. So like he goes, nah, yo, chill. Like, and then I'm waiting there, and I'm like still in my head, like, damn, I don't want to think it is what I think it is, man.
This is second album?
I'm like trying to backtrack the years.
Is this like, yo, I'm with Cardi.
I think maybe by now the second album had hit, enough for me to be on when I found out. Like, all right, so then they bring me back.
Enough to
and
have
they
the
walk
ones
us back
on the
after
wood,
the game, and I'm just there waiting with G. Roberson, like, and he's like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, after, Kobe's gonna come out in a minute and say what's up. Like, and I just start, whoa, shit, oh my God. Like, this is one of the craziest moments of my life. At this age, at this point in my life, at, everything. And finally Kobe walks out and he daps and he goes, yo, young Elvis. He was like, yo, man, I love what you're doing.
Yeah.
Chase the Beatles. Like, never stop.
Yeah.
And that shit shook me to my core, dog. Like, and I look back at him and I just said, I just want to say as, as a fan, and thank you for the work you put in, not only throughout, your whole life and the example you set in the mantra and everything, but particularly coming back from that Achilles as somebody who's, you've been such a pillar of so much of like, like, and he was like, of course, dog, what else I'm gonna do? I just work.
Yeah.
And that just put such a fucking battery in my back of just like, it's about loving the journey. It's about loving the process, not the destination. Success is fleeting. Like, moments are fleeting. Like, and for my birthday, like, sent me a jersey. It's in my studio next to all my plaques. I have to walk past that shit every time I go into the studio, and it says, to G-Eazy, do the phenomenal, Kobe. like that kind of just like worldview, mindset, everything. Like, and it's about like, look, man, like when I said at 13 years old, like I want to chase Hove. I want to chase M. I want to chase Lil Wayne. Like, you feel me? Like that's what I aspire to. It's not about like, look, man, everybody who just aspires to that doesn't necessarily get there. Some people don't even aspire to it and land there based off just like a gift and talent and this that, and the other. But like all you can control in this world is how hard you work.
We're getting closer and closer to the NBA Finals, and Prize Picks has got you covered when it comes to helping you make some bread.
Yes, sir. Prize Picks is a daily fantasy app where you can select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projected stats, and turn $25 into $250. Prize Picks is simple to play. I can make my picks and submit my entry in less than 60 seconds, bro.
So be sure to visit prizepicks.com/7pm and use promo code 7pm for a deposit match up to $100.
Hey.
So in the meantime, stay locked in to 7 p.m. in Brooklyn.